Okay. So begins round 3 of the experiment.
Okay.
Here we go. And for the note taker.
Okay.
Indeed, secretary cough. Thank you.
Yep.
I don't even know what these.
Thoughts, feelings. Emotions.
It's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I like it's got a pretty deep flavor for how sweet it is. It's like surprisingly, it's got surprising depth for how sweet it is. I like it. I would give it I would say 4 out of 5. It's a good tomato.
Okay. Got that, Tucker?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
Let's prepare for round 2. All right. Ready?
I don't even think you should make a sound when you're getting it, so he can't locate it by sound.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
No promises.
Just kind of dip it into the fray, but don't touch the bowl.
All right, that's the Cherokee. It tastes. It's pretty salty. It has the least acidity by far. It's got a mild sweetness, and it's got like a really wide, like a very broad flavor profile. It's very umami. It's like by far my favorite. I would say that the other one, depending on the first one, comparing the first one and that one, I would say that contextually I might prefer one to the other, like the sweet one for like a salad or something, the Roma for like the second one for like a.
Look, he's pointing at it like he knows where it is.
This study may have been compromised.
I
but
think so.
It was not compromised, but
because he
fine.
can hear where your fork touched.
I did hear where your fork
Here,
touched.
let me do the next one.
I did hear where your fork touched, but that doesn't mean anything.
Sit down.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Sit, sit down, secretary.
The first one I think is the homegrown. Oh, let me get a drink.
Go away.
Do it one time. I haven't done it.
Okay, fine. All right.
Okay. All right.
You just
Are you
wanna,
gonna give me the same tomato again?
No.
You just want to force me into a gender traditional role.
Yeah,
gender
Tucker.
serving a man food is
Patriarchal.
gender
Tucker.
traditional. All right. Are you ready?
I've been ready.
All right.
Oh, you're doing something sketch. Very mild. Not unpleasant, not much acidity. I think that's the Roma. It's either the Roma or the beefsteak, but I think it's the Roma. The consistency is a little softer than I would expect out of a beefsteak tomato. It tastes good. I like it. Actually, I like it very close to the others. I would give that one like a 4 out of 5 as well.
Okay. Did you get all that?
Yep.
All right. Get one more.
Mm-hmm. Let me. What are you doing? I think it's the beefsteak. It tastes really good. It's just firmer than the other one. I would give it. Man, that's the best beefsteak I think I've ever had. It's got good flavor. It's lower acidity too than I would have thought. In fact, I need to like rethink the acidity of the first one because the first one has a much higher acidity than the other ones. I expected to get more acidity out of the other
The
ones.
very first one you
Yeah,
tasted?
the very first one had more acidity than all the others. I would say the first one, and then the one that I thought was the Roma, and then I would say the acidity in the in both the what I think was the Cherokee and I think was the beefsteak. They were both very low. It doesn't. So the thing about this tomato is it's good, but it just doesn't have any umami. It's like I can taste how I can tell how it would taste. No, it has a little bit of umami, but it's like it's not as much compared to the Roma and just way less than the what I think was the Cherokee purple. But it's a surprisingly good tomato. It's firmer. It wasn't unpleasantly firm. It wasn't mealy the way a lot of beefsteaks are. It tasted good and it felt good.
It's assuming it was the beefsteak.
Assuming.
Yeah.
I would give that one a 4 out of 5 too.
Man. All right.
Okay. The only thing I would say is that for me the homegrown tomato or the first one, whichever if I'm wrong, the first one was like very different from the other tomatoes because it was so sweet and so acidic compared to the other ones. The other ones were like they were more umami flavored, and then if I was ranking them in terms of like the depth of the profile, it would be like what I think was the Cherokee, very closely followed by the Roma, and then very closely followed by the beefsteak, which I did not expect. Okay.
Bonus round.
Okay. Bonus round. Am I trying one again?
No.
Am I trying more than one at the same time? Did you just get a look on your face, like your camel face?
No.
Can't confirm or deny.
I can't tell which way the fork is.
The fork is the other way
Okay.
this time. Good job.
I think that's the beefsteak. It's either the beefsteak or the Roma, but I think it's the beefsteak. It's kind of sour. I didn't get any salt in that bite, so I think that's why it was more sour. It doesn't really taste like any of the other ones I had before, presumably because it didn't have any salt on it.
Which of them would you say tastes the most tomatoey? Like, you're picturing the taste of a tomato.
I would say the Roma tasted the most tomatoey.
And
But like what I think of as tomatoey is defined by like a lot of tomatoes that
I don't know
ate
which
at,
one
like,
is
Subway.
You're calling the Roma.
All right, I'm gonna take the blindfold off.
Okay.
Oh God, that's very unpleasant. The light.
The light.
We can chill it out in here. Oh yeah.
Thanks. Did you give me the beefsteak on the last one?
Yes.
Yeah, Tucker, why don't you describe in what order you gave the samples to
Yeah,
our
was that right?
subject?
You had this is called Super Sweet 100.
Yes, the homegrown one.
You had that one first.
Mm-hmm. So I was right about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had the Cherokee
So I was right about that one.
3 times in a row.
Okay.
And then you had the beefsteak.
Okay. So I was able to find that as the beefsteak. That's good. So you really tried to fuck with me. I never even had the Roma.
No.
Okay.
Would
So
you
I'm-
like to now?
Yeah, let me taste the Roma. This is great. Thank you for this.
You're welcome. I made bowl sounds in the wrong bowl sometimes.
It's good, but it's boring. No, it's got a better aftertaste. It's got a good aftertaste.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't have anything exciting in it.
Well, here's how you did. Your number came out the same for
Yeah.
all of the Cherokees.
Oh, so it's almost like.
However, you described them very differently.
Well, I think that's because I got different salt in each bite.
But also because the flavor is wildly inconsistent.
Well, I think that the salt changes the flavor of it a lot.
But also just in general.
And I expected them. In fact, they all tasted really good, which is what I gave the numbers for, you punts. So this one really was sour and kind of gross. So,
Well, I think we all learned something here today, and that is that we know what we like.
Can't argue with that.
Nancy was more closely aligned with Tucker than she was with me. She liked the, I don't know, did we already do this? I don't know if we already did this. She liked the homegrown most. She liked the beef steak second most. She liked these two least.
Yeah.
What was the first one I had?
I think the homegrown one.
I
Let me look at it.
very, very carefully.
Yes.
No.
Oh wait, that was mine.
Because
No, that's not right. Sour, crunchy, and acidic. It was the Roma that you had first.
Oh, okay.
See, I told you those numbers changed. These numbers changed.
I could see liking the first one that I had in a different context because it was very sour and crunchy. It was just a different flavor, I think.
I'm like, I am going to concede the point to Tucker that the profiles, the flavor profiles are malleable enough that like there's just no way that there's just no way that it's anything but preference.
Now there is one data point that we.
Did you actually just give me 5 Cherokees?
No.
Okay.
I told you what I did.
Okay.
That we hitherto have not introduced into this discussion.
Yes.
And that is cost.
And there the video ends.